Monitoring strategies in metacognitive regulation. Why monitoring is important? When we use a strategy, we need to know what is going right, what is going wrong. We need to know what problems are occurred during the learning process, how to handle the problems so that it won't happen again in the future. Monitoring ensures that task completion is going to the right direction. Changes to strategies or approach can be corrected before the evaluation stage. The first example of monitoring strategy is completion checklist. Produce a checklist containing key points that should be evidenced in task completion. For example, a checklist of the skills attained during studying at university. The second example is key questions. Break down a problem or task into several key questions that must be answered. This works especially for essay questions. For example, make questions of who, where, when, how, and why. Make sure to answer all of those questions within their answers. The third example of monitoring strategy is content checklist. Using your knowledge organizer made in your planning or notes from textbooks or exercise books, you can create a list of all of the key facts, dates, concepts, or definitions that you require to complete a task or answer a question. This content list is more structured than the checklist because in this content list, you write down and think of each piece of information in your work. For example, you have 4 skills needed to practice your English. Instead of writing the 4 skills, you need to write, for instance, for public speaking, I need pronunciation, fluency, clarity, body language, voice, content, and pausing. Instruction success criteria. Most strategies have processes or stages that must be completed in order for that strategy to work correctly or effectively. This is the strategy list side. I need to do this, and this. Then, you can take them off as you go to your answers. For example, to speak English well, you must listen to English audio and then practice it. After that, try to use it in the real situation. Produce a strategy success criteria or checkpoints for the task so that you can ensure that you are doing all of the correct parts of the strategy in the correct order. So, it's almost like doing instructions. The next strategy is warning sign. In discussion with the whole class, you can produce a list of warning signs for the task. The warning sign is things that shouldn't be seeing or happening in your answer. For example, you've gone wrong if your answer is negative sentence. You've gone wrong if you are writing about volcanoes instead of about river. Those are some examples of monitoring strategies. We hope you can practice monitoring or learning from now on. Thank you and goodbye.